escaping the toxic culture of self-love. And oh, I know that's going to be a Hello, my sunshines. I'm so excited you're here today. Like, so excited. I really think you're going to enjoy this video. It's a collab with my friend Adrian over at Blessing for the Bards. I've collabed with her before, and I just love her. She is so sweet, and we've become good friends over on Instagram. And I've had it on my heart for a while now to do something like this. And what I'm talking about is making my own little mommy basket, my faith basket. And so I thought I would share with you all what things I have put together to put in my basket. Now, this is not my idea. I've actually seen several other YouTube mamas do this. Raising Nobles, Rooted in Rest, This Gathered Nest. They all have really good ones if you want to go check those out next. It's interesting to see what people put in theirs. The premise behind having a mommy basket is you want to put things in it that fill your soul, like with goodness. Because I know in my motherhood, you know, my children are blessings from God, and I am grateful for them every single day. But I also know that some days I'm clinging to the feet of Jesus to get through them. And getting these things together in one spot really helps me to carve out that intentional time that I need to be with God and be encouraged in my daily motherhood and just my daily walk with Christ in general, like with marriage, homemaking, and all of that. So anyway, this is what I put together, and I can't wait to show it to you. So when you're finished watching my video, check out the link below. I will link her channel below. Go check out Adrienne's mommy basket and see what she puts in hers. Okay, so I'm gonna start out by telling you that I haven't been doing this for a long time. I've only had all of these together for like 2 weeks, and then some mornings I still don't do it, but just having it put together is a huge step for me to know that is there, I need to do it, and I always feel better after I go through my stuff. Okay, so the first thing I've got is some peppermints. These big soft ones. I just love these so much. They make me happy, so they go in the basket. Then I have my journal. Fun story about this journal. I was in a gifting group on Facebook, like random people would go to your Amazon wish list and get something for you. And this lady picked this off of mine. It says, "Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be open to you." And that's Matthew 7:7. And it's just beautiful. It's got a floral frame around it, and I just love it. I've got a little pin on the front. But anyway, I wrote down her name, and she bought it for me February 3rd of 2020. And I started writing scriptures in it and some sermon notes, and then I just quit. So last night, I sat down, and y'all, you know, when you pray, you don't want it to just be like, "Oh God, pour me, please give me this, this, and this." But last night I was so overwhelmed that I seriously just poured my heart out. And then by the time I wrote everything out, I had such a peace. It's like writing it down, got it out of my head, and it just puts it into perspective that God's still in control of everything. So all of this is worries, but now I have given them to Him, and I don't have to worry about it. So I encourage you, if you do not journal, to give it a try, because I can't tell you how much better this made me feel. I slept really good last night, and I can't wait to do it tonight before I go to bed. Now, so that's what I do at nighttime, is the journal. But the rest of the stuff I usually do in the mornings. Okay, so this book, it's called "You're Not Enough and That's Okay" by Allie Beth Stuckey. Escaping the toxic culture of self-love. And oh, I know that's going to be a touchy subject. There's a quote on the back that says, "Refreshingly vulnerable and graciously nuanced, Allie Beth Stuckey distinguishes healthy and biblical self-care from our culture's obsession with idolatrous self-worship." You guys, this book is amazing. If you want me to talk more about it, let me know. But I'm telling you, this is a book that everybody needs. It's ironic that I put this book in my mommy basket, but I hope you can see the difference. And it's not selfish to take care of yourself. Okay. Because I can never put into words what I'm trying to say, but Allie Beth here has. I know this is gonna get a lot of hate because self-care is a huge topic right now. So I'm gonna explain what I mean by the difference in self-care and what Allie's talking about. We're told that the key to happiness is self-love. Instagram influencers, mommy bloggers, self-help gurus, and even Christian teachers promise that if we learn to love ourselves, we'll be successful, secure, and complete. But the promise doesn't deliver. Instead of feeling fulfilled, our pursuit of self-love traps us in an exhausting cycle. As we strive for self-acceptance, we become addicted to self-improvement. Does that sound familiar? The truth is that we can't find satisfaction inside ourselves because we are the problem. We struggle with feelings of inadequacy because we are inadequate. Alone, we are not good enough, smart enough, or beautiful enough. We're not enough, period. And that's okay, because God is. The answer to our insufficiency and insecurity isn't self-love, but God's love. In Jesus, we're offered a way out of our toxic culture of self-love and a way into a joyful life of relying on Him for wisdom, satisfaction, and purpose. We don't have to wonder what it's all about anymore. This is it. I'm telling you. Amazing. And I'm about to read it again because I picked it up. I read it cover to cover in one day because I was just so hooked. It's so good. And please don't hate me. It's just really, really good. Okay, the next thing is this book. Triggers. I saw Her Heart's Homeschool on Instagram share about this book, and I was like, oh, that's great, because I'd love to, learn how to take care of my kids because they drive me insane. And this book is a humbling block, let me tell you, because it doesn't just sit there and tell you like how to make your kids behave. It talks about your heart and how your walk with God is affecting your parenting. It's just really good. It's set up to be like a daily devotion, or you can read it, like a chapter book, whatever. I just started reading it. I'm on chapter 8. I started reading it at the beginning of last year and then just quit for whatever reason. And now that I picked it up again, it's perfect timing. I'm so excited to implement what I've learned. Y'all should check this book out. The next thing, I got hair in my mouth. There. I have my Bible. This is it says my creative Bible, but y'all, I'm not one of those cool Bible journalers. I wish I was, because it's beautiful, but it's really pretty inside, and I like the way the words are laid out. So right now I'm just reading from Genesis, like chronologically, and right now I'm in Leviticus. Anyway, so I have my Bible. My daily devotion is Mom Heart Moments by Sally Clarkson. This is also really good. It gives your heart a hug every morning, and it just reminds you why you're doing what you're doing, eternal perspective. And I think we all need that, because the days get monotonous and you're like, why even try anymore? But y'all, God's got a purpose for all of it. We have to remember that, to not be like mommy burnout. Been there, done that. I don't want to go back. The next book that I'm enjoying right now is The Life-Giving Home, Creating a Place of Belonging and Becoming by Sally and Sarah Clarkson. And I just started this one. I believe what chapter is this? Maybe chapter 2. I'm not sure. It's written in a different style than I'm used to, so I'm going at it a bit slower. But y'all, it is so, it's so full of advice and love, and it teaches you, like, as homemakers, we control the atmosphere of our homes, like the attitudes. It's just really good. It says on the back, in our deepest hearts, we want home to be a place where our spirits are filled, a life-giving haven of warmth, rest, and joy that will encourage everyone who enters it, a welcoming respite in an isolated culture. And it's just really good, because I'm definitely working on trying to be a better homemaker and making my home more restful and welcoming. Then the last thing I have is this book, Heaven by Randy Alcorn. Now, I have a funny story about this. Love you. Mommy's making a video. You need to go away for a minute.
Yes, I feel talking about that. I'm going to the bunker. And you awesome.
Okay, go behind the bunker.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Ow. I did not know that was you. Do you like my bunker?
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna get real with y'all for just a minute. Y'all know I have anxiety. Well, one of the things I have anxiety about, like one of my triggers, is not having time limits. Like when I go to the store, I'm like, okay, I got 15 minutes in and out and I'm done. I don't have to stay any longer than that. Or if I go to an appointment, I'm more anxious because I'm like, I don't know when I'm gonna get out of here. So of course, eternity scares the poo out of me, even though Jesus is my savior and I know I'm gonna spend eternity with him and there's nothing better. It still terrifies me. And I Googled it, and there's actually a term for people that are scared of eternity. And psychologists can't figure it out. My mind is blank right now what I was going to say about it. But if you want to, just Google fear of eternity and read the article about how psychologists don't know ways to help with it. That's because it's nothing humans can do. Only God can help you with this issue. So I saw in the search, this man, Randy Alcorn, wrote this book called Heaven. I was like, oh, that's really cool. And y'all, 2 days later, my husband surprised me. He said, hey, I found this book I would think you would like. And I hadn't really talked to him about my fear at all. And it was this book. Out of the billions of books, he ordered me this one. It's really good, and I can't wait to finish it. It's very encouraging and is already helping my anxiety about everything, because it's saying, like, we're taught a lot of different things growing up of what heaven is, but it's not true. I don't know if you can relate to that. So finding out the truth is very freeing and helps my anxiety a ton. So I'm going to link all of these books below if I can find the links to them, so that you guys can go look at them if you want to. And I've just got them all in this old Easter basket of one of my kids until I can go to Goodwill and get a pretty brown wicker basket like I want. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing what was in my mommy basket and all about being a better homemaker. And speaking of homemaking, now I'm going to give you a ton of laundry motivation, because y'all, this mama is behind. I've take 2 baskets to fold and put away, or just put away. I don't fold much of anything. Well, I fold me and my husband and I's laundry. And I have to take a load out of the dryer, switch a load from the washer to the dryer, and start a load into the washer. So, do you have laundry? Do it alongside me, because it's time to get rolling with it. So whenever I have a ton of laundry to sit and fold, I like to go to the living room, dump it out on the floor, and turn on one of my favorite shows. And right now, I am watching Reba again. Started out from the beginning, and I love it. That little siren you just heard going off while I'm doing my voiceover, my son decided to randomly come in here with a crank radio. So I've sent him out so maybe I can finish his voiceover without any more weird noises. What about you? Do you like to do your laundry in silence, or do you like to turn on a good TV show or maybe a podcast? Let me know in the comments what you like to do while you're doing laundry, because it makes the task go by so much faster. And y'all that have been with me for a while know that I am fully real. I don't edit out anything. I let you guys see whatever's going on in my house. And so we've just had McDonald's for supper, so my son still has those bags back there. He'll clean them up. It'll be fine. But yeah, this is just what I'm dealing with. The whole living room is actually a disaster. There's marshmallows poured out because my son tried to open the bag and ripped it open and had like a volcano explosion of marshmallows. But since that's my favorite smell, I'm not mad about it, and he's going to pick those up too. But anyway, Are you able to do tasks when your house is a mess, or do you have to clean your house first before you can actually like get what you want to get done? Something else I forgot to mention about my morning basket, I'm going to add my favorite moisturizer, which is the Cetaphil that I got at Walmart. It's amazing for dry skin. I don't know if you saw my other videos where I talked about it, but that stuff has been a game changer. My skin is not burning, dry, feeling like it's going to crack after just 2 uses of this stuff. Y'all should really check it out. Anyway, so I'm going to put some of that in there, and then I also want to put like a word search. I really enjoy word searches, or a cross stitch thing. I want to do a family portrait cross stitch. Do I know how to cross stitch? A little bit, but I really want to try to do a family portrait one. Y'all, please forgive me. It is not Cetaphil. That's just what's in my mind because I see that on ads everywhere. It is CeraVe. C-E-R-A-V-E. And again, I got it at Walmart, but I'm pretty sure you can get it everywhere. Don't get it off of Amazon. It is really, they really hiked the price on it, so yeah, just check around for the best price on it. I promise you'll love it. And I highly encourage all of you to find a few things that you enjoy and put them aside, so in the morning you have just a little me time to fill your soul up, so you can tackle your day, be joyful in heart, and it just makes for a better day. I know somebody that's watching this video is probably thinking, oh my goodness, girl, why do you get so behind on your laundry all the time? But y'all, I don't know, some days it's really hard for me to just do the simple task. Oh, I bet fell over there. I guess it's my anxiety. It's like a cycle of some days I can do everything and I'm feeling great, and then the next day I don't do anything. I survive. I don't know what's going on. But what you're seeing here is like a reclaiming of my home from my anxiety, because it just really takes me down sometimes, and that's why I depend on God to pull me out of it. And yeah, that's just what it is. I think it's about time for another clothing purge. I feel like I just did it, but as you can see, there's just clothes everywhere, and we don't need this many clothes. So if you are feeling overwhelmed with your laundry, consider doing a purge. I think I read that you only wear 20% of your wardrobe. The other 80% just stays in your closet or gets pulled out and washed, even if it's not dirty. That's the case in my house anyway. So I'm definitely going to be going through my wardrobe and the boys to get rid of a lot of stuff. Fortunately, I enjoy doing that, so I look forward to this task. Let me know if you want me to film this process, or if you're just like, ain't nobody want to see that, girl. Just go purge your clothes.
We're spreading color around us. We're lighting up the sky, it's what we do. We shouldn't care about any
Something else I want to point out is when I get really behind on the laundry, which is, gosh, 2 to 3 times a month at least, I just throw everything in together and wash it and dry it. It hasn't given me any consequences yet, knock on wood. But when I'm caught up, I like to do the towels by themselves to keep them softer and all that. And I'll do my husband's work clothes separately, the kids' clothes separate, and in the fall, when we have jeans, I'll do jeans separately. But like right now, I just throw it all in there. I'm like, whatever, it is what it is. And I like to use the all free and clear detergent for now. I'm looking into other natural options, but for now, that's what I'm using. It's easy to get, and it hasn't caused any problems so far.
Ain't no one stopping you. Try to express yourself in your own way, and we could have some fun. No problems coming in our way. I would like you just the way you are, and you would like me just the way I am. And I would like you just the way you are, the way you are. Oh, keep on doing what you do, doing what you do. Just keep on doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, what you do, doing what you do. Do what you like to, what you like to do, what you like to, what you like to, what you like to do. We shouldn't care about anyone or anything that brings us down. We shouldn't care about anyone who brings us down. Doing what you do, doing what you do. Just keep on doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, what you do, doing what you do. Do what you like to, what you like to do, do what you like to, what you like to, what you like to do. Just keep on doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, what you do, doing what you do. Do what you like to, what you like to do, do what you like to, what you like to, what you like to do.
The one thing I get the most questions about in my videos is where I got this towel rack. So I'm going to link it below for you guys if you want to check it out. I found it on Amazon and it is amazing. I love it so much. And am I alone in being satisfied with putting away the children's clothes? I just love their dresser and how easy it is to just chunk their clothes in there. I don't bother making it pretty because they'll go in there in 10 seconds and rip it all out. So I'm not going to waste my time. You know, that's just how it is. But that's going to wrap up today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Give it a big thumbs up if you did. And don't forget to check out Adrienne's channel after mine. I will link it below. Have a great day. Be grateful. Give grace. God bless. Bye.